morning routine. These asanas and flow will definitely awaken you, and it'll open you up and lengthen you and also strengthen you too. So let's go. Sitting in a cross-legged position in Sukhasana, inhale your right arm up as your left hand go on the mat, sliding. Open up your chest and keep reaching to the opposite wall of the room. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to go down a little bit more. Inhale, come back up. The other arm would go up too. Reach up. The other side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, slide on that right palm as you open up your side, awakening up everything. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to go a little bit deeper. You want to dial your pinky back towards the back of the room. Internally rotate your shoulder cuffs back. You don't want to strain your neck, you just want to look in your armpit or you want to look to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale back to center. Inhale here, exhale through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. As you inhale, both arms comes up. We're going into a spinal twist. Inhale, exhale, open up your hands. So they're reaching, one is reaching to the front, one is reaching to the back. Then put your right hand on the outside of your left knee. The other hand will go right behind you. The fingertips will be pointing the back of the room. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit more. You want to open up the shoulder back while the left shoulder is twisting to the right. Your neck is very free. You're just looking kind of over your shoulders or in front of your shoulder a little bit. You don't want to all the way look so back that you're straining your neck. Inhale, exhale back to center. Both arm goes up. Exhale, other way. Expand your chest. Put your left arm towards the right, and your left palm will go on top of your right knee. Twist. Twist from your core, twist from the bottom of your spine. You're not twisting up here so much, you're twisting down here. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Inhale back to center, hands in prayer, but we don't go all the way down. We just put our palms together, bend at the elbow. Now we are in Jaya Mudra. This is very victorious. So pull your elbows back. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Start engaging in that Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi means victorious. It's an oceanic breath. It sounds like the ocean, but at first it sounds a little bit like snoring because you're moving the air behind your throat, making that sound. But once you get accustomed to it, it should sound kind of like ocean, seashore. So inhale through the nose. You want to move the air behind your throat, then into your lungs, into your chest, down through your belly, and then back out. This is a Samareti breath, which means a same ratio, even ratio. So how long does it take you to breathe in the breath is how long does it need for that breath to release out of you. So we'll close our eyes. We'll chant Om a couple of times. And then we'll go into a tabletop. So inhale in. Om. after you have done that, inhale and exhale, hands back into heart center. Let's engage in breath of fire. Breath of fire is Bhastrika. It's very detoxifying. So what we'll do next, hands in prayer in front of the chest. Open your hands, open your arms, open everything. So roll your shoulder back, your elbows going back, your palms are together. As you inhale in the center, exhale, you twist. Inhale, exhale. So if you pant like a dog, then close your mouth and have the same intention in your nose, it will sound the same. A lot of people have difficulty getting into the pranayama because they're a little confused of how to cultivate that breath. So think about dog panting, then close your mouth and do that through your nose. So let's start. Inhale in, exhale out, inhale half in, inhale in all the way, exhale, lion's breath. Stretching your face, stretching your throat, stretching everything, and you're voicing in the morning, which is very powerful. Do that a couple of times on your own. Lion's breath, the mechanism is breathing through your nose, and as you exhale, you want to curl your tongue behind that second row of your teeth. So your tongue tip is right behind your second row of the teeth as you bellow your tongue out, stretching your tongue. It's almost like going into a cat-cow, right? But instead of going to a cat, you're going to a cow. So you're bellowing your tongue out. Like a balloon, you're blowing it out. Like cat and cow, if you can think about that. So just rounding it outwards. So it becomes convex instead of concave. So do that at your own pace for 3 more breaths. Afterwards, come to a seat. With your first and second finger touching together, put it on your knees. We'll meditate for 1 minute. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Roll your eyes up to your eyebrows, then focus it between your eyebrows. That is your third eye, Anjna. Anjna is very intuitive. It opens up your intuition. It is our 6th chakra, so it is the higher chakra. So inhale in, send all the energy up to your third eye, and then exhale out. Imagine you're inhaling in all the new breath, positivity, fresh air, exhaling everything that does not serve us from the day before. Keep on inhaling and exhaling in that intention. You're cleaning your internal self. So listen to your voice within you. Inhaling and exhaling. Think of the color indigo. It's kind of purplish, bluish. Third chakra is blue. Meanwhile, Sahasrara, which is the 7th chakra, is purple. So you can imagine something that's in the middle. Not quite blue, but not quite purple. But it's a very beautiful color. And think about it as ether. So you're sitting in space, inhaling and exhaling. Going by the theory of flow, you just want to let everything flow in you and out you. Don't resist, don't fight. Morning is when our will is the strongest. Meditation will calm you, will focus you, and will strengthen your breath too. So on our last breath out, exhale everything in the voice ha. Ha. Then you find yourself on a tabletop position. So your hands and knees are right underneath your shoulder joints and your hip joints. So a lot of people walk it out too much, or they walk it in too much. Ooh, my back just cracked, it's beautiful. You can either tuck your toe in, or you can untuck your toe down. Untucking your toe down will be a little bit more challenging. Tucking your toe in, because you're pressing your toe down onto the mat, not only are you stretching your toes, you're also finding that balance. Some people can argue the opposite, but then everything has an argument, right? That's why it's interesting. So put your palm down, shift your weight forward. We're stretching our wrist. Because in order to push into a downward facing dog or stay in any hand balance, your wrist has to be strong. And most people are sitting by the computer or they're playing on their phones all day. The wrist gets really weak. So stay here for 15 seconds and breathe. Push down, and you want to grab from your fingertips. So there's a little space between your knuckle, where your first knuckle is. So if you're counting where your palm is, first knuckle, second, and third. The third knuckle is very close to your fingernail, that's the third one. Okay, so shift your weight back. So all you're going to do is shift your hips back until your butt is sitting on your heels. And then push the floor away, curve your back, grab onto the mat. Your head wants to look into your belly button, curling everything. Inhale, gather all the energy, then you're going to shift forward. Drop your belly, open up your chest, look up slightly, curve your tailbone to the ceiling. And then you curl your spine in, pushing the ground away a bit, sitting on to your heel. This time when we come forward, you want to shift side to side, stretching out your wrist sideways. So side to side, we're doing this lateral stretch. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Now we want to circle our wrist. Circle it clockwise. Now go the other way. Alright. Inhaling, back to tabletop. So what you want to do is draw a straight line, extending that right leg out. Squaring your hips so it's not one here or drop here. So the hips are very square to the mat. All you got to do is lift it up so you're in one straight line. Now push down on the side that your leg is lifted, raise that opposite arm. You want to lengthen. So you want to keep flexing your feet, pushing it with your heels, and you want to reach to the infinite. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to go even further. Inhale, exhale back down. Roll your wrist. Lots of people have wrist problems. Why? Because we're not warming it up. Turning it back to tabletop. Flex while your feet is already flexed. So what you want to do is straighten the left knee out. So your leg is straightened. Now all you have to do is from your heel, pull it up. Just adjacently, pull it up. That's all you need to do. Inhaling as you extend more. Exhaling, pull your shoulder back. Then lift your arms up and stretch it out, lengthen it. So you don't want to do one of these numbers. You want to pull your shoulder back. You want to lift your leg up. Lots of people do that. You want to keep lifting up. Keep reaching. Exhale, down. Untuck your toe, put it down. Crawl your fingertips forward. We're going to go to a heart melting pose. So the hips and the knees are in one line. All you're going to do is walk it out. So you see how this is kind of like an downward facing dog? It's very similar. All you're going to do is put your chest down. Your chin can be down or your forehead could be down. But the point is, this is to open your heart chakra. Remember to breathe. To get out of this pose, lift yourself up a little bit, bend your elbows, and crawl back. Keep crawling back until you're up. Now, drop your chest, bend your elbow, drop your chest. All you're going to do is extend your knee back. Push into cobra pose. Now, lift your palm up. Put it down. Flip your cheeks onto one side. Your hand, your arms will be beside you with palm facing up. So turn your head to one side. My head is turned to the right. Keep inhaling and exhaling because we need to stretch out our neck. Inhale, exhale, go to the other side. Back to center. Let's strengthen our back. So push your toenail down as your front body raises up. You want to reach from your fingertips back, pushing your shoulders together and back, and you're looking slightly up. Inhaling, exhaling down. This is Shalabhasana. Inhaling up. Now lift your thighs up. Internally rotate your thigh so they're zipped together, but the legs can be zipped or not. But you're reaching from your fingertips and you're reaching from your toes. You're opening up your chest. Inhaling, exhaling down. Turn your head to one side. Turn your head to the other side. Inhaling. Place your palm right underneath your shoulders. Tuck your elbows in. Push back to child's pose. Have your big toes touching. Open your knees as wide as the mat. Now shift your hips back. Extend your fingertips front. Put your forehead onto the mat, relaxing all your body onto the mat, surrendering it to the earth. Your belly will go to the space that you have created for yourself. So let's melt down. Inhale, bend your elbow, grab yourself forward, push down on your hands, go on top of your feet, and zip your knees together. Crawl yourself back up, extend the right leg out, square your hips. We're going into a low lunge, a low crescent lunge. So you shift your weight and untuck that feet behind you so your toenail is down. Square yourself. The way you know this is you want the leg that is bent in front in a lunge, you want to pull it back. There's a tendency of sinking. Pull it back. Square your hips. Inhale, both of your hands will go up. Your arms will go up, keep reaching. Inhaling, exhale. Twist. So opening up your chest, both fingertips from opposite arms will reach to the opposite side of the room. So you're twisting from here, you're opening up your chest. And this is in a 90-degree angle. Exhale. Then let's go to half Hanuman. All you gotta do is shift your hips back. Flex your toes. Now, put your fingertips beside that feet that is flexed, or your shin, or wherever your hands go. Extend your spine back while folding to the leg. This will stretch it out. Or if you want to stretch out your IT band a little bit, move your hands outside of the straight leg. Now put the pinky down onto the mat. Inhaling, exhaling, you want to fold over. Inhale, come back out. Move the hands back to the center first. Then turn your feet back to parallel. Move it back. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bend at your elbows, placing your palm behind you with your fingertips pointing up. Open up your chest and we'll go into a slight back bend. We're bending from here. We're not pushing our hips out so much, but we wanted a little bit of a back bend with Strasana. Inhale, come back. Now let's do the other leg. Your left leg will come out into a 90-degree angle, and your right sole of the foot will unflex so the top of the feet is on the mat. Shift your weight forward a little bit. Sink your hip down and then up. Make sure everything is parallel. You want to pull the left hip back a little bit. Inhale, shine out your chest. Inhale, arms up. Internally rotating your pinky back a little bit. Exhale, twist to the leg that is lunging. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, let's do half Hanuman on the other side. All you are going to do is shift your hips back as if you're going to sit on a chair. Flex the foot that is right in front of you. So folding at the hips, put your fingertips down. As you pull your shoulders back, you want to fall over that leg. If you have stretched your IT band on one side, you must stretch it on the other side to make it balance. So I'm going to do that. Inhaling, exhaling, I'll walk my hands to the outside of the straight leg. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pinky toe down onto the mat. Inhaling, lifted out of my hip socket. Exhaling, folding to the leg that is straight. Inhale, come back up. Feel like it's a little bit tight, so I'm going to do it a little bit more. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling back up. Walk your hands back to the center of the mat. And you want to dial the pinky back up so it's parallel. Move the feet back to join another. Now turn to the front, to the width of the mat. We'll go into gate pose. So the tops of your feet is down on the mat this way. Most people stick out their butt. Don't stick it out. Instead, if you're sticking out, tuck it in. Knit in your ribs. Pull back your shoulders. Spin up. Let's do the right side first. So inhaling, make sure both sit bones and hip bones are squared to the side of the room. So inhaling, you will put one leg up. This is the right leg. The sole of the feet will be down on the mat. All you're going to do is extend it out. You can be on the inside of your feet. I've seen people turn out a little bit so the whole feet is down. It depends on your ankle. Some days I like to do it on the side. Some days I like to put my foot down like in Warrior 2. Sometimes I like to just be on the side, depending on how my ankle feels. But right now, I'm going to be on the side of the sole of the feet. Inhale up. So the opposite arm goes up. Exhale. Bend to the right. Opening yourself up. Exhale. Put your hands down. Shine up. And then lift your leg. Does this look familiar? Yes, it's half moon. Put it back down. Your hands go to a T. Put your hands down back onto your shin. We'll do it again. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, put your palm down on your left side. As you shine up, if this is enough, that's fine. If not, raise that straight leg up. Your foot is flexed and you're trying to push it as up as possible. Exhale, back to a T. Hands down. Pull your knees back together. The other side. Inhale, exhale, legs out. Find the stability first. Then scooch it out. Rather you want to be on the inside of the sole of the feet, or you want to put your sole of the feet all the way down, like when we do Warrior 1 or 2. It's up to you, depending on how your ankle feels. Everybody's body is different. So inhaling, spin yourself up. Always illuminate yourself upwards. Inhale up. Exhale, put your hands down. Your palms is open up to the ceiling. Inhale up. Gather everything. Inhale. Open it up to a T. Inhale, exhale down. Your left hand is spinning to the top of the ceiling as if I'm going to float up. And if you can, float your left leg up, parallel to the mat. Your foot is flexed. Exhale, come back. Everything is from the core. This will help you to get into half moon for people who have difficulty opening up. Put your knees back together. We'll go to Virasana and then we'll end our practice very quickly because this is the morning. Everybody have things to do, right? All right. So open up your feet so they're in a V. So they're together, right? Just all you have to do is open up and then sit back into the space that you have created. The knees are together. All you have to do is sit back. The tops of the feet, the sole of the feet, is facing towards you. You can see the sole of the feet. The tops of the feet is on the mat, very close to your sit bone. I like to manually pull my sit bone back. Sit up tall. You can either put your hands beside you, pushing you up, or you can take an eagle arm with me. This will open up your back, your shoulders. It's amazing for people who's always like crunch up and stuff. And this is great to do before you do a handstand. So what we're going to do, and with this hand, the right hand, move it in. So it's in a 90-degree angle right in front of you, right? This hand will go under. And if you can, your left palm will go on the inside of your right palm. You don't want to crunch yourself up. You want to open your back up. You want to sit up straight. Inhale, you want to spin your hands up. Exhale, curl it towards yourself. Inhale, back up. Exhale, Elbow will go into your belly, pulsating. It's very good for your spine, for your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Switch hands. So the way you want to open it is unhinge the palms together, move one elbow out and another. To lessen the confusion, whatever that comes out first, always have the hand that is under come out first. Therefore, this hand will be here, so you know this will go under. Inhale, reaches up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, go up. Exhale down. Inhale, arms open. Reach overhead. Grab yourself a fist with your thumbs up. Thumbs pointing toward each other. Open it up to a V. We're going to Vira Mudra. This is a stimulating mudra. This is for stimulating yourself, and this is to awaken. So inhale up. Exhale, out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Keep on inhaling and exhaling. The next exhale, open up your palm. Grab everything together until your palm meets. Flip your palm up. Put it in between your chest. Namaste.